Thanks everyone who has joined. I'm going to take you through this revolution that's happening on YouTube. It's quite incredible, actually. I joined YouTube about a year ago, and the kind of my eyes have been opened up to this amazing space that you often know about, but you don't really go too deep into. Your kids go into it. It is most extraordinary in terms of the type of content that's being produced and the businesses that are actually being produced on the back of this. And thank you again, Casual Connect, for inviting me to share these learnings. So my name is Don Anderson. As I said, I oversee the content partnership team. We work very closely with many of the top animation studios. It could be gaming companies too as well. It could be broadcasters too. And we kind of help them get their feet set in the platform and grow their presence on the platform, as well as how to connect them together as well. It's a very hands-on type approach, and it is for those typically who have 250,000 subscribers and above. But we also work with those who are actually in the education space too and grow them in different markets. We cover 16 markets across APAC too as well. So we're a small team, lean, mean, and fight machine. So let's just start off with a vision of the future. So, was that a sign of the future of entertainment for children? Quite possibly. We are in an era of amazing change. Two of the world's largest industries at the moment are really at the crossroads of transformation. In the traditional space of television and retail, in the crosshairs of disruption, to be forever altered. Not so long ago, television was king, and then paired with retail, they were virtually inseparable. Today, the landscape is so much different. It's now comprised of a much more complex ecosystem that is really changing the way we consume content and make our purchasing decisions too. So, kid-safe advertising and content platform, totally awesome. Recently, their recent APAC Kids Market Insights report revealed that 77% of children in Asia prefer internet over TV. It also found that kids are spending 2 hours and 54 minutes, almost 3 hours online in a single day, 24 minutes more than watching television in a day. So that tells you where they are. Now within YouTube, family entertainment continues to demonstrate amazing strength on the platform. It's one of our fastest growing categories of content. And we break it out into different verticals too as well. We have music, gaming, and of course the likes of Lily Singh and the core creators too as well. So the whole idea of setting up a camera and capturing a child's experience, playing with or unboxing the latest toys, or getting their pals together to record themselves dancing, play acting, doing sort of spoofs of Star Wars, this is what's really redefining what is entertaining to kids. And so kids today, along with their parents, really are taking content into their own hands. They're not waiting for traditional broadcasters or content owners to decide their entertainment choices. And we've seen some amazing journeys in the last 3 to 4 years. Companies that started with 1 or 2 people are now thriving 275 people type businesses. The likes of India's Choo Choo TV. Now, if you're a parent, you've heard about this, right? Non-stop, because they will have played their songs and videos over and over and over again. I'm a parent of 2. They've accumulated over 12 million subscribers, close to 10 billion video views since their launch just over 4 years ago. And then Korea's Smart Study, they have this phenomenally successful IP called Pinkfong. And they started, maybe 2 or 3 years on the platform and have built up this amazing global presence. And then there's this Australia's 9-year-old creative sensation, Grace Mulgrew. She's extraordinarily popular too as well. I think she's, 750,000 subscribers. and also similarly 250 million views. And then Japan's top family learning creators, Kananaki, their channel has accumulated over 5.2 billion views and more than 2.5 million subscribers. So you can see just how big this is. I mean, the video I played at the start is from Thailand's top creator group, Hee-Haw TV. They've accumulated over 1.2 million subscribers, close to 500 million video views in their 5 years. And they work with Disney, Mattel, again, as I said, spoofing Star Wars. They've done a really cool Ant-Man spoof as well, and the Avengers. So recognizing this whole continued shift of the viewing behaviors and needs among children and families, we launched YouTube Kids in February 2015 in Kidscreen Miami. The application was really our first step in reimagining YouTube for families. It gives kids the opportunity to have video in their pockets, their hands. It's a world of possibility, knowledge, really at their fingertips. And it's really intended to focus on that great community of families, for kids to find the content they are seeking to explore. And as of today, YouTube Kids is available in 27 countries in 6 local languages. Many more to come. Yesterday, we launched Korea, and that's our 7th country in APAC so far. So we're in India, Australia, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore. It's in Singapore, so grab it if you can, and Malaysia. It's become the top-rated kids app with more than 30 billion video views in just over 2 years, and attracting 8 million users every week. And we recently announced the rollout of YouTube Kids app for LG and Samsung connected TVs. So parents and their kids have the opportunity of co-viewing directly on their smart TVs. So one key industry trend that we're seeing is more original content being produced by major toy and media brands directly for YouTube Kids. In January, Hasbro Studios launched a brand new cartoon called Hanazuki, Full of Treasures. It's a direct-to-digital, 27 episodes, 11 minutes, available through YouTube and YouTube Kids app. It follows Hanazuki, a moonflower or guardian being created to help protect the moons of a distant galaxy from the big bad, a mysterious dark force. Lots of creativity there. It's done enormously well on the platform. And DC Kids, they also provide a family-friendly content geared toward young superhero fans. And then Lego also has announced Nexo Knight Season 3's exclusive launch on YouTube and YouTube Kids. And Mattel also launched an entire animation series exclusively for YouTube Kids for the first time, called Monster High, The Adventures of the Ghoul Squad. And with that, I'm going to show you just a little bit about what's going on in 2017 for YouTube Kids.
Are you ready? Let's get exploring.
Hey, wow, look around! Wonder Burger's great!
Cookie, patata, cookie! I prepared by taking a bath. Just kidding, I didn't take a bath.
We're making word magnets.
Increíble, ¿verdad?
Hello, I'm Marley D, founder of the 1000 Black Girl Books campaign.
Happy Random Acts of Kindness Day!
Hi, I'm Rob, and I'm joining hands with Make-A-Wish Foundation today.
We're going to get these VR goggles on and let you give it a try.
Welcome to 360 Candy Gummy Bear Coaster.
Videos about kindness.
If you can't think of anything nice to say, you're not thinking hard enough.
I can't stop the feeling.
So sit back and enjoy some of my favorite YouTube Kids.
So you can see it's a wide variety of types of content. We work with a lot of big animation studios too as well. Even the smaller animation studios, ones out of Philippines, India. I mean, again, these are small but growing very fast. We visited a company called USP Studios. They do Bob the Train, very simple nursery rhyme type content. They started out with 2 people. One guy who used to be, actually who founded it, Uday, nicest guy on the planet, he started at he was actually, his whole family was in traditional broadcast space, and he got fed up with that. Decided, I'm going to go off on my own, I'm going to focus on digital. His company is now 275 people. Yeah, this is what's going on. Kids and family creators, they cover over 150 nations, cultures, and languages, not to mention different styles. And again, their numbers are growing insanely too as well. I'm going to take you through some of the work of our creators. These are family creators. They can be young as 4 years old. I met in Korea yesterday 3 little family creators. They're like ages 5 to 7. You know, they have anywhere between 400,000 to like 800,000 subscribers each. It's just, you know, massive fans. Anywhere they go, they're signing autographs. It's crazy. So Charlie and Ashley, they're from Australia. They have been making YouTube videos since September 2012. That's when Charlie was 6 and Ash was 3. They were the first young kids on YouTube to upload weekly baking videos, where all they do is basically bake with the help of an adult. Now 10 and 7, these 2 mini chefs now have over 735,000 subscribers and more than 750 million video views worldwide. They now boast the largest kids-only YouTube baking show in the world.
Welcome to Charlie's Crafty Kitchen, where you can eat what you make. G'day, welcome to Charlie's Crafty Kitchen. Today we're making strawberry yogurt popsicles! Yay! A big thanks to AI Media for doing captions on some of our videos. If you want to see some more captions, let us know in the comments below.
So that's pretty much it, right? And they're doing endorsements, they're doing work with other big brands and such. This is, you know, they're quite the little celebrities now. Kid President, it's one of our most inspirational and visible kids creators on the platform. Kid President is featured on the Soul Pancake channel, has over 2 million subscribers and close to 300 million video views. He's created videos with some of the world's leading personalities, Barack Obama at the White House. His mission, simple, to make grown-ups less boring.
I think we all need a pep talk. The world needs to stop being boring. Yeah, you. Boring is easy. Everybody can be boring, but you're gooder than that. Life is not a game, people. Life isn't a cereal either. Well, it is a cereal. And if life is a game, aren't we on the same team? I mean, really, right? I'm on your team, be on my team. This is life, people. You got air coming through your nose. You got heartbeat. That means it's time to do something. A poem. 2 roads diverged in the woods, and I took the road less traveled. It hurt, man! Really bad. Rocks, thorns, and glass. My parts broke. Wah! Not cool, Robert Frost. But what if there really were 2 paths? I want to be the one that leads to awesome.
That dude rocks. Educational content is also a key focus for us too as well for the YouTube Family Learning team. We are really excited by the developments of our creators in this space, the work that they're doing across the globe. Learning content is wide and diverse, just like family content. It attracts more viewers than most categories on YouTube, including cat videos. Now, I'm going to ask you this. How many video views of learning content do you think there is a day? Let's give a range. 1 million? 250? What do you think? No idea. 500 million views of learning videos on YouTube in a single day. Roughly 1 million learning videos are also shared every single day across the globe. And here's another interesting fact. Over 50% of learning-related videos are actually uploaded outside of the US. Yeah. And let's take a little look at learning content on YouTube Kids.
The whole point of education is to get people to learn. If there's no learning going on, there's no education going on.
Hello, AP Calculus students.
How much does a shadow weigh?
I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson, your host.
All cooking is chemistry, so the better you understand chemistry, the better you understand cooking.
Is there any credibility to centipedes having 100 legs and millipedes having 1,000 legs?
No, they're just leggier. Ancient Egypt is probably the most influential of the River Valley civilization.
あなたのこといろいろと聞いています。I've heard a lot about you.
The code of 87 should sound like this.
Why should the younger generation be interested in politics?
You want to express your voice and what you care about.
Printable magnets. It's amazing. There's a part of us that really wants or even needs to have an answer to these things.
It's high time that all Indians produce their own electricity.
Who's ready to get started?
This is the world's most important freezer.
What if I told you I built a machine that creates energy?
So there are connections between hip-hop and science.
Millions, billions.
Curiosity is the engine of achievement. If you can light the spark, people will rise to it.
Science on its own is a strong theme within kids creators. Popular YouTube creator Crash Course launched Crash Course Kids in mid-2014. This channel provides episodes for 5th grade science, including earth science, biology, geography, astronomy.
Hey, what's matter? No, not what's the matter. Obviously, since you're here with me, you're pretty awesome at the moment. You might have heard that everything is made of matter, and that's true. You, soccer balls, iPads, even your pet Fluffy, all made of matters.
Then there's the growing trend of school teachers, and this is just, it's crazy, becoming YouTube creators. Lots of this happening now. A great example being Thailand's Kunolek, whose mission is to create educational content for YouTube and make learning fun for children living far away in the countryside.
วิชาภาษาไทย นี่คือกอไก่ นี่คือสระอา กออากา นี่คือดอเด็ก นี่คือสระอู ดออูดูกออากาดออูดูกาดูปูหารูในนา
Isn't she awesome? By the way, we got Dee and friends here, Digital Durian, guys. One of our top partners too as well. Thanks for coming out. As the saying goes, the family that stays together vlogs together. Now, for those gamers in the room, Fiji TV. My children just cannot get enough of this. They're a family, silly dad, and they do an amazing amount of content for YouTube. They have multiple channels too as well. They basically have this grown-up who doesn't want to grow up, as we like to call that, kidult, right? They are a recognized influence within the family construct, demonstrating more direct involvement with their children's content and entertainment choices too as well. I don't have a video clip of them, but they're massive. And then parenting and storytelling with mums and kids. New Zealand dad Jordan Watson has made a name for himself creating funny parenting videos. His video on how to wash a car with a baby has been one of the most popular videos, reaching 2.3 million views since January. In this year alone, he has seen his channel skyrocket from 140,000 subs to an 18 million video views. He's also produced a rather interesting documentary on the absurd National Gum Boot Throwing Competition, which won him Skip Ahead support from New Zealand, a YouTube collaboration with the New Zealand government to fund great content creation. Let's take a look.
Yeah, g'day and welcome to this instructional video on how to wash a car with a baby. Basically, you just ask them to do it. You know, they love this kind of stuff, bubbles and a brush. And all right, you're gonna wash the car now. You wash the car with the bubbles.
Sorry. You got to check his stuff out. He's so great. Licensing and merchandising, another area too. You know, the Bloomberg reported last year that the toy industry in the U.S. is worth close to $20 billion. While the Toy Industry Association projected the global toy market to exceed $90 billion in sales last year, a new record for the industry, and it's basically a 5% increase in over 2015. You know, online research suggests that 70% of all toy sales are actually being influenced by digital communications too as well. We're seeing more of our partners venture into this space. I don't have much time left, but I just want to wrap up real quickly on this point. It's very important to the ecosystem, I think, for our creators in terms of building out their businesses. So family use YouTube to inform purchase decisions. As you can see here, 1 in 4 parents go to YouTube to confirm their choice before purchasing. I do that quite a bit on toys, lots of toys. So what do these businesses have in common? There are many, just a few of the major content brands on YouTube that have already or are starting to venture into this space. Malaysia has been a hotbed for digital creators, animation studios. Again, talk to these guys. They know what they're doing. Bobo Boy, another one too as well for Animonsta. They found international audience through YouTube too. Good portion of their audience is in Indonesia and Malaysia. They have fans in 190 countries. As far away as Ecuador and Mozambique, and they develop fans in Philippines, Cambodia, Vietnam. What this platform provides them is direct access to that audience, and they're leveraging data from YouTube to chart that creative direction. That's the big difference too as well. You have now that access to insights and data which then to program against and build against, and have those more deeper relationships with those audiences. Going digital was a huge deal for them, and like many other YouTube creators, they're now looking more of a 360 plan, covering new product extensions, including live shows, theme parks, and others. Smart Study out of Korea, as I said, this will, I'll get to it, Baby Shark. That was their big sort of takeoff phenomenon on YouTube. Their successful Pinkfong character originally emerged through a series of mobile applications. So what we're also seeing is educational companies that have mobile applications and such, taking that content that's within the applications and putting it up onto YouTube. They found such an even broader international success through YouTube, and now are a YouTube business, YouTube-centric business. They're moving into licensed merchandising too as well. That's a giant Pinkfong in their lobby. I saw it, it's crazy. And here's one of the videos that kind of demonstrates the power and impact that they've had with this one song. And again, if you have children, you'll hear it a lot at home. Baby Shark. Now this is in mainland China, in a classroom. All right, we've got 2 minutes to wrap up. So, what is the future? We are truly in an era of transformation, disruption, led by this growing group of passionate, independent, and digital-focused creators and animation studios, likes of Choo Choo TV, Digital Durian, Monsta, Galina Pintadina out of Brazil, Smart Study, Moose Toys out of Australia. These are the poster children of radical change that is being felt across the industry. And in the ensuing years, as traditional platforms continue to face uncertain futures and audience behaviors shift with every technological advancement, we should only hear more about this passionate group of independents. So on that, I would like to thank you very much. If you're interested in talking a little bit further about this, I'll hang around for a while. And yeah.
Thank you very much, Don. As far as the YouTube Kids app, I do understand that it's a bit of human curation and also the algorithm as far as pulling in videos, safe and age-appropriate videos into the YouTube Kids app. And I understand that you're evolving into different countries, different languages, but can you talk more about the curation and where you see that going?
Yeah, curation, it's more about the algorithm, really. I mean, we put out and work very closely with our partners to be able to coach them through the process of ensuring that their content can be discovered on the application itself. Now, when you build content and for YouTube, it will, depending again on how you're structuring it, end up in the YouTube Kids app, or at least be searchable, right? So, you know, it's family-friendly content, and there's a whole bunch of guidelines, or at least some directives that we provide to independent creators or known creators to be able to actually program to that channel. But we do and are always looking at the algorithm. We're always looking for improvements too as well. But as a parent, you do have the option of going in and defining exactly what types of content that you want, school age, all ages, preschool type content for your select audience. It's targeted at 2 to 10s, right? So there is the option. I've got 2 little boys at home, so they're different between 4 and 7. But we're going to see that evolve. Again, a lot of the big brands have started to program directly for the platform, doing original content. So they're seeing and going where the audiences are. Yesterday in Korea, it's, we've got Iconics, which is a big animation studio there. They're going direct to digital, direct to YouTube, producing, I don't know how many different episodes for Tayo and Pororo and such. But it's typically that really family-friendly, the stuff that actually resonates well and fits to our sort of policies, will find its way through that channel.
Hi, thanks for the talk. The traditional space of media tended to face a problem with parents in terms of addiction for kids. Does this digital space face similar problems? And if so, how can we mitigate it as content creators?
Well, I can only tell you what we're doing from our side, as the app itself, just again, that product, allows the parents to decide how much time they want their children to actually spend with it, right? There is a timer. So you can set it. It may not necessarily be the best thing for or what the kids want, but again, we would like to see more parents have a more involved role in this. I think it's critical for parents to have that over-the-shoulder co-viewing experience with them. Now, for yourselves as creators, I mean, think of your stakeholder, right? What do they want? How are you engaging with parents too to get those insights from them into what you're producing for them? What do they want? You're kind of having programmed to a degree to do different types of audiences. And again, I would talk to the guys from Digital Durian here who know and are doing that very much so in terms of the platform, who they're appealing to. But you have to think about that. What is your line of communications to those 2 different stakeholder groups? I think also those super awesomes here, they do a report. Super awesomes here, talk to them about the research that they're finding too. They've done some amazing research, I think, in the region in terms of behaviors and how that impacts content creation delivery.
Thank you very much, Don. Please give a big applause to Don.
Thank you very much again.